Hello, how are you all doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. This reading is primarily going to be focused on the upcoming new moon in Pisces on the 19th, and also that's when we enter Pisces season. And before we begin that, before I talk about the energies of Pisces season and sort of what to expect and what you might be experiencing, I just want to encourage you all to show up for yourself with love and compassion, especially if you are feeling like you are going through a little bit of an emotional roller coaster, or experiencing a lot of almost like this death and rebirth of self. Perhaps a lot more purging is happening within, or that you are going through this like deep introspection of self, peeling back more layers of who you are. Perhaps more family stuff is coming up, or how you show up in the world and how you want to show up in the world. So if you're experiencing any deep releasing, you are definitely not alone. And I do encourage you to find empathy for yourself, empathy and kindness and compassion for others, because we often don't talk about the nitty-gritty of the inner work, and so I want to just bring that to your attention, because I'm going through it myself. There's definitely a lot being shown and revealed to me that I maybe didn't have clear eyes on before, or just wasn't aware of, and that's just an opportunity to deepen the understanding of oneself, to deepen the understanding of the connection we have with others, and also our connection with this life that we are given on this planet. So, and we're just so intricately created, and just sometimes it's visualizing yourself as like a little spider web, and just how intricate and all the deep layers that you behold. So whatever's showing up for you right now, and if you're feeling amazing, awesome, cherish that. And we go through cycles. So honor and cherish and respect and have compassion for where you're at, and what you're going through, and just be mindful to stay in the present moment, because we try to figure things out sometimes, or we try to move too quickly or too far ahead, versus being in the process of things, then our body, our nervous system gets a little thrown off. We might experience anxiety, or we might start falling back into those limiting beliefs like lack and scarcity and whatnot, or just questioning things that don't necessarily need to be questioned, they just need to be acknowledged. So with that being said, that leads right into this Pisces new moon on the 19th, and depending on where you are, so 19th or 20th, and depending on where you are in the world. And then we're moving right into the 222 portal, and we'll be in Pisces season on the 19th into March. And Pisces energy is about embodying the spirit within, or because spirit is always with us and within us, and as humans we try to separate everything or try to identify everything. And Pisces energy is very much about spirituality, very much about intuition and deep revelation of self, this very intricate empathic energy. And subtly, it shows us where we are as humans and where we are as spiritual beings, and bringing and merging the two as one. And it's really important to remember to, during Pisces season, especially if you are a Pisces or have strong Pisces energy in your chart, to stay very grounded, and if possible, practice grounding energy outside. If you can walk barefoot outside, if where you live is warm enough. I'm in Maine. It's a little too cold and snow is still on the ground for that. But if you can practice grounding your energy, going outside on a nature walk, connecting with the earth, which I talk about in almost every video I do, is incredibly helpful and beneficial for yourself, for your energy, and also deepens your connection with your soul, with the earth, with the universe, and grounding your energy will allow the heightened spiritual energy that comes with Pisces season to anchor in more, and allow you to not feel like you're sort of detaching or moving away from the human experience. Sometimes that happens when the human experience gets more challenging, and there are a lot of challenges right now that we're seeing and witnessing. So grounding yourself, ground your energy, practice meditation, practice yoga, taking walks, finding movement, stomping your feet, and releasing any unwanted feelings, thoughts, experiences. That's a great way to help ground your energy and release anything that is no longer serving you. And this, for the next month, during Pisces season, and what will be amplified on the new moon, is an invitation to explore deeper layers of yourself. And that's just naturally going to happen if you're open to it. So this is not to force that to happen, but to naturally go with the flow. Pisces energy is very watery. It's it just wants to float. It just wants to be in the depth and just witness and experience life and allow that intuition and emotions to guide them. And with that being said, it's an opportunity to go deeper within yourself, to explore the energy of practicing going with the flow, and also experiencing, perhaps being open to mystical experiences or exploring beyond reality. So when I talk about that, if you're not open to that, or if you're not feeling that, then don't worry about it. Just let it go. But if you are feeling open to having those experiences, allow that to unfold naturally. I'm just looking at my notes as what was coming through with the chart, and also through the Akashic records. And then one thing that I did keep seeing and picking up on and hearing is to be really mindful of your energy field and energy leaks. So are you protecting your energy? Are you visualizing yourself being wrapped in white light in a protective energy bubble? That's going to be really critical for this time. And as you maybe start to witness like a separation of opinions in the collective, a deeper separation of that, it's really important to protect your energy. So again, visualizing yourself wrapped in white light, or you're putting an energy bubble suit on, and so nothing contaminated can filter in, because you're a beautiful being with beautiful light. And this time of year during Pisces season, when we're sort of in this very flowy state, our energy might be a little bit more open, and it's just being mindful of what's coming in. Also, being really gentle with yourself and giving yourself permission to just be. I feel like we got to experience that over the last few years of really practicing presence and just being. And I sense that we're sort of being sucked back in to the hustle and the go energy, and that's not what Pisces energy is all about. So it's a reminder to stay present. It's a reminder to practice gratitude. I'm just hearing gratitude, but also practicing staying present in the moment. And whatever is coming up for you is showing you something, it's teaching you something, it's giving you something, and it's all here for a reason. So the new moon is an introduction of what we'll be experiencing for the next month or so. And I will pull some cards now for you guys as to what the Pisces season is going to bring forward. There's also going to be a lot more truth being revealed, or you might see more people starting to see the truth. And it might feel a little unsettling. Emotions are pretty dominant during this time. We are, and our empathy and compassion should also be heightened at this time. And you just might feel a little bit more sensitive. So again, having compassion for yourself and for others. We don't always know how people are showing up in this world or what's going on behind the scenes, behind the face, behind the eyes, behind the words. We don't often know what is actually happening. So this is an opportunity to to show up with more love and kindness. All right, so, all right, 2 cards just came out. I got the Messenger of Fire. This is from the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. So I'm going to read that one. And then we have 2 of Air, which is Swords energy. Let's see what else. And then we have Queen of Fire. So a lot of fire energy. She's very stoic. All right. 8 of Fire and 8 of Air. And then we have the Sun. And then underneath we have 4 of water, like a mermaid. Really beautiful. And then below that was the King of Fire. So I felt called to bring that because the Queen of Fire came out. All right. So I just wonder, the Messenger of Fire. Sorry, I'm just looking for it. So, determination for a new adventure, innovation, independent creative action, spirited and headstrong. And there's a quote here: surrounded by spirit, illuminated by the wisdom that rises up within me, I set forth on a path to innovate. I have an unstoppable spirit and can co-create with all that I desire. So this to me is part of the new moon energy, and bridging all the ideas and innovative ideas that and creativity that you might have been experiencing during this Aquarius season is now able to, if you co-create with spirit, able to come forth. But you might feel a little stagnation or stall with that 2 of Air. But the Queen of Fire and the King of Fire are showing you that it is possible, and that there might be some connections or soul connections that are coming in to help you in bringing forward those creative ideas or that energy that you were working on manifesting or solidifying during Aquarius season. And so I feel like there's some people that might be coming in to support you and to help you. Like your soulmate family. I'm hearing your soulmate family is coming in to help you. And you might still feel like you're noticing the energy of momentum, or you keep hearing like everything's gonna be different and all the planets are direct and why isn't it go, go, go? Well, sometimes the universe is still working on things behind the scene that we can't always see. So when we aren't receiving the manifestation in physical reality yet, it's because there's other things needing to line up before that happens. And also people that are meant to support you or help you are working out stuff on their end, and the universe is then aligning you. So that to me is what the 8 of Fire is gearing up for, is more momentum in the physical manifestation of something. And so be patient with yourself. Be patient and do not rush the process. Do not rush or force anything to happen, because sometimes when we get wrapped up in the something that we're ready to create, or we don't always see everything. We sort of get our blinders on, and Pisces energy, Pisces season, I feel, is going to give you more clarity, more insight, areas that need a little bit more work, whether it's something that you are working on creating, like a project, or anything yourself, and then you're getting frustrated because you're not staying in the present moment. So it's really about bringing in what it is that you want, and then allowing for more clarity to happen, taking inspired action, trusting your intuition, letting your intuition guide you. And from there, the universe will start to unroll the red carpet for you when the time is right. So, and that's what the sun is all about. The sun is about that manifestation and really supporting you on your journey. And I mean, she is just like in her glory there. It's also number 19, which is the day of the new moon. So I feel like you're going to receive a little bit more clarity on what it is that you are working on manifesting. And you might feel like you're getting pulled back into a more introspective place. But really working with the universe, working with spirit to give you all the tools, all the insight that you need in order to manifest and move forward with more ease. And then the Four of Water, I like her descriptions, so I just wanted to read that real quick. Of course. So this to me is the energy of Pisces, and a lull in the action offers a chance for me to dream even bigger than before. Whenever plans turn out not to have come to fruition as expected, I feel secure knowing that even greater things may await me. The universe conspires on my behalf, and disappointment and sadness will wash through me if I simply let them flow. I trust that Spirit has many ways of responding to my desires, and what I seek can take a variety of forms. I have faith in perfect timing and divine order. I think that is a perfect way to end this message for you, and I hope that it resonated. If you are looking for any more clarity or guidance, I do astrology readings, Akashic Record readings, and mentoring, and I would love to work with you. And I just also want to say thank you so much for the support on this channel, and subscribing to this channel. It really means a lot to me. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to connecting with you guys soon.